Hi guys, welcome to peach.moonstonetarot. Today we are going to do a reading on what's coming in July for you guys, and there are three options to choose from. The first is the Lapis Lazuli crystal. This actually also has some amount of pyrite, okay, because of the sand kind formation here. Second is the Jade. This is a dark greenish looking stone. And third pile is the blue apetite. I think that is how you pronounce it. The lovely blue. See, almost like, you're on the ocean bed and you're looking at the water. That's very crystal clear. Yeah, so let's see whatever comes up. Will I just feel guided to do this more intuitively, okay? Let's see and let's begin now. Let's put the other crystals to the side. Um, so this is part one. Let me just do a quick cleansing. Okay, let's see. What are the energies for pile one in the month of July? What is July bringing up for those choosing or picking pile one? What's coming up in July? Please let us know if it's a general theme or specific area is highlighted accordingly. Whatever wants to come through your spirit, your God, the universe. What is coming up in July for pile one, please? The cards, they don't seem to come. They don't want to come out. Also, it's been a while I've used this deck. This is one of my least used decks. I got this and the other deck also together. Both of these are from the same author. I've forgotten her name currently, but this is the new style. And this is the author is Chris Ann. Okay. What energies are upcoming in July for Pride Month, please? Too many cards, really. Should I take it? Let's. Nine of Inspiration, Queen of Material, the Fool, and Page of Material. Okay. I feel you guys will be inspired. I feel inspiration is what? This is the Nine of Wands, I suppose. Just a sec, okay? Mm, Yeah, so essentially, this is the Wands card. And this suggests in the traditional deck, this suggests that um you are on the edge, you are battered, bruised, tired, nearing the end of your spiritual reserves of strength, or whatever it takes for all of us or any of us to hold on to a cause or something that we really believe in, although we just feel like giving up. Okay. And for some reason I said inspiration, right? So I kind of feel you will be inspired. Work on your finances to nurture your abundance more. So this is what is coming out. And for this, you would be starting something totally new, because there's the Fool and the Page of Materials both, and the Queen of Material. So what I feel, if I have to summarize, is that you are almost on the verge of giving up. And just then you tap into your Queen of Materials energy. The Queen is very abundant. She is materially very sharp. She has the skill set required to nurture any idea into a successful business. And she does it for herself as well as she, nurtures the same vision or idea in others. She helps others out also. Probably you might be helped out by such a queen in the month of July, or this may be you yourselves. You are tapping into this energy. And so you will be inspired to take a leap of faith and start something new. This definitely looks like a business or venture for me, because, yeah, let's see if anything else comes up. Okay, Pailan. I feel July is going to be a major month based on the other readings that I've been doing, and the energies are like transformative. And this gives me a lot of hope and happiness, like if you've been struggling, if you've been like going through a rough patch, if you've been, constantly putting in the efforts, but then not really seeing results, July is going to be like the turning point, basically. Okay, this is out there in the collective, very apparently. And I'm looking forward to July a lot this time. Also, my birthday falls in July, so that's another reason for me to feel happy at this point. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, so let's get back to this. What else, Spirit? What else do my viewers who've chosen file one need to know for July? Or should we just start and go with other texts? From here, let's see from other decks, okay? Hmm. Yeah, and for some reason, this screen of materials, this card's artwork is like protruding out to me. She's like literally protruding or like coming out of this portal or something. So maybe this is going to be very unexpected and very abruptly there on your face, this you jumping and taking a leap of faith. Okay. Please tell us more about pile one's July energies, please. Spirit, please tell us about July's energies for pile one, please, Spirit. Bad health. Okay. Anything else? Nothing to worry, guys. Let's see if we get anything. It could be a temporary thing as well. Child, lovers. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. What else for pile one, please? Synchronicity. And let's take one from this deck as well. Hmm. Yeah, so you are going to be starting something creative, I feel. Or even if this is not creative, you are going to be turning a new page. Somewhere because this card has come up and bad health and child and lovers and all this. So essentially, this makes me feel like you will be coming at a point where you have to choose between two things. This probably means, excuse me, guys, sorry for the airplane noise. So I kind of feel these two cards go hand in hand. So probably you were involved in a venture or a business or some side hustle or something, or a job, and it was not going good. And you knew like somewhere, the time had come for this to be put behind, to do this for this to be closed and a new page to be turned in your life regarding the activity that you do for your livelihood. Okay. And so you put an end to this bad chapter and then you start. Therefore, the choice, right? You start a new, brand new, like on something new, which you have to literally start from the point zero, as if, nurture it as if it were a baby that has just been born, something of that sorts. And when a baby is born, let's take it like a business is at a point where it's just an idea and nothing much has formed, okay? And you are asked to notice the signs and synchronicity. Maybe this has been something you've been wishing for and you've like kind of manifested this for yourselves. And yeah, the universe is always sending us signs. It's for us to notice and take note of, because we literally are given signs from the universe. It might be the smallest of things, but it's for us to understand and notice these things. So listen, like look around, be aware, like whatever you've been wanting, whatever you've been desiring and asking the universe or God or whoever you believe in and a higher power, they are delivering you things that you've been desiring and wanting for a long time. And whatever this is going to be Yeah, you will build this thing to be a great success for yourselves, okay? Pile one. In this bittersweet card, this is the card of the throat chakra, essentially, because of the blue color. And yeah, so this story says that even though we feel the legend over here in this card says that even though we feel a kind of bittersweet literally in, having to leave something behind, we must start something anew, something of that sorts. Let's see. I want to read it out from the guidebook because this is one of my favorite decks, okay? And this is so bang on right for me. And the stories and everything is mostly from a place of childlike joy. So if we look at its summary, it says, there is an inner strength here helping you rise above circumstances and do the right thing. It is time to set aside your personal agenda for the good of the group. The person you are becoming is capable of more than you imagined. Hmm. The tagline says that a window is open as the door gently closes. Your inspiration from this card is that the passing of all things is inevitable. Whatever is happening may require release. This card could also represent unexpected news. Personal inquiry. Just listen to this, okay? Parents often make difficult decisions not supported by their children. Can I see the strength in the choice of others? Key ideas are hidden blessings, celebration tempered by sadness, protecting someone, ability to honor others, new horizons. Mhm. So this gives me an idea. Probably you had been putting in a lot of effort in something, and at this point in July, there will come a point when you'll realize that this thing, this business, this venture, this job is no longer the right fit for you, despite how much effort you put, despite how much you had hopes and aspirations from this thing. Okay, and you realize that it can no longer go on like this. It's no longer aligned for you. You realize that, and you, with a heavy heart, decide to leave and then jump into a new thing altogether because life goes on, in that sense. And maybe this decision was brought about due to various things and various, um, like other people's decisions that summed up to where you are today. Basically, probably you would feel that they did not do the right things for you. But this is for you to understand that, whatever has happened, it's more like you are being redirected. Like, there's this saying which says rejection is protection. But I would rather say rejection is redirection. Because this path was not meant for you. You were meant for something that was more aligned to you. So, and now you're very much at this stage. Your energies are ripe enough. They're like heightened enough where you could actually start something very successful and brand new at it. You could start something afresh, and this would really, really be the best thing that would happen to you. Yeah, guys. Let's see. I do also want to pull out some tea leaf oracle cards. Let's put this to the side a bit and see what the cards have to say. I've shuffled it already. I just wanted to maybe called to pull this one out, this one, and this one because it wanted to come out, and this one. So I've taken four. This also because it's speaking out, the green one. Pin. See, what did I say? A new job or a career? Like stepping into a new experience. Exactly. Disappointment in some affair. Exactly again. And deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay. And success. Wow, guys. I mean, yeah, so these cards are also validating what I just said. And I feel whatever this is, probably this is something you're starting with someone new, a friend of yours, or like perhaps while you are stepping into this new role, you will come across someone with whom you'll eventually happen to develop a great bond. And this is definitely, like giving you that nudge or validating you or reinstating in you with the belief that whatever this is leading you to success, the kind of success that you deserve, or what success actually means to you, more in that sense, okay? Okay, pile ones, I think that is it for you today. And until next time, we will be heading on to pile two now. Bye. Hi, pile two. Welcome to your reading. Welcome to the peach.moonstonetarot. So, this is for those of you who've chosen the Jade crystal or tumble or rock. Let's see what is the energy of July for you. What's coming up in July for you? What's coming up in July for pile two? Spirit, please let us know what is coming up in July for pile two. Your spirit, please let us know what is coming up in July for pile two. Your spirit, please let us know what is coming up in July for pile two. Generic or specific, anything will do. Whichever theme is major, please let us know about it. Okay, I've taken many cards. Let's see. Again, you guys have also got the card of the Fool. While one also had got this card, Page of Emotions, Sun, Magician, Muse of Voices, Four of Inspiration, Eight of Voices, and Death. Oh my god, goodness. Pile two, I can't, I mean, look at you. You've got one, two, three, four. You've got four major arcanas, out of which almost like three cards speak of new beginnings and endings and all that, and one card which says like you're coming back to your sense of self. Your confidence is very healthy. Your solar plexus chakra, your crown chakra, both are very much aligned, so you are primarily going to be shining. Your authenticity is going to be attracting. Yeah, I feel you are gonna get, I mean, you are going to be getting to meet your tribe this month, pile twos. Okay, wait. So essentially, in July, you will be beginning a new journey, new journey, and this is the start of something that gives you a lot of emotional joy, a lot of happiness. Okay, however, in the beginning, it's kind of um, you have hopes, a lot of hopes, but perhaps you don't already anticipate how much emotionally invested you would be in this. Okay, and this is like you're starting a love project or you are manifesting something of that sorts, and this will allow you to be in your best authentic version. You are like becoming the alchemist. Okay, you are whatever you've been desiring, you are able to manifest that, and you will feel so alive, so joyous. If I have to say, the card of the sun for me is like your inner child is getting to come out and it's so happy. That means you've healed all of your or most of your childhood traumas, and now you're very comfortable in embracing who you are. You are like most innate, most um like as a soul, more in that sense. You've let go of all the false conditioning, false beliefs, and all that, and now you are embracing who you are as a person totally. You've dealt with all of your demons. Yeah, and if you had kind of felt trapped due to whatever, or limited due to whatever thought patterns or past conditionings were there, that is coming to an end. You are going to be turning a new chapter. I kind of feel this is also because you're like tired of, being bogged down by the same thoughts. I feel this is something you yourselves are initiating. Yeah, so the Muse of Voices is the King of Swords. You are using your wisdom or your intellect to cut through this unnecessary feeling like being trapped situation. Sorry for my word. I did not mean to say unnecessary, but perhaps it was something you guys needed to hear. I feel somewhere like you were holding yourselves back and you got tired of doing that for a long time and you're like, okay, this is enough. I don't want to lead my life or live my life this way anymore. And you're like jumping and taking a new leap of faith towards something which gives you a little joy without realizing that this is something where you eventually know is going to be your world. But at this point you're completely unaware of it. Also, because of the Four of Inspiration is here, this is the Four of Wands in the traditional deck. This speaks of marriage. This card speaks of marriage. This card also speaks of finding your tribe, your home, okay? Finding a community where you feel completely at ease being yourselves. More in that sense. So I think you are manifesting that for yourselves. And I think you are turning your life around, guys. Like I said, July is a major, major month for all of us. I can see the energies in the collective readings already, or like in readings for other people also, that July is really going to be your month. Just like, excuse me, guys, I wanted to check if this can be seen properly in the camera or not. Let's see what else is there. What else is there for Pyro's spirit? Please let us know what is coming up for Pyro's. Let's see. Oh my god. I think I was supposed to be taking this. There are too many tea leaves. Actually, I did not intend to take these, but however, I got like literally too many. Let's go with it. I also want to take a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card. Service. Anything else from this deck? Synchronicity. Pile 1 also had the same card. If you feel called to, please go and see Pile 1 also. Change. Right on top of the Death card and the Eight of Swords card. Let's take this one. Thoughts. Exactly, like I said, you are going to be changing the total narrative that runs in your head regarding how you think about things, regarding how you perceive things, regarding how you process things, okay? All of that is coming to an end for you to embrace a more loving, accepting, and graceful way of thinking of things. Because there's this saying, right, that we suffer more in our head than in the reality because we tend to overthink, overanalyze, over dramatize every single thing that happens to us or in this lifetime. Yeah, this is what exactly the cards are telling me. And I feel like this month you'll be starting to do something which, yeah, you'll start serving the world or the society at large in general. This is something you'll give your heart and soul to, I'll do. And this is something that will be the best thing for you because this is exactly that what is required of you to be walking on your soul's path, okay? And this is to do with your sacral chakra. So you are really creative this month. Okay, and I'm getting goosebumps while I say this. So there's a lot of passion and conviction with which you are doing this. So yeah, there's this community also highlighted, right? So perhaps you are getting associated with an organization, with a philanthropic organization or some cause or something of that sort, okay? And because you've gotten the synchronicity card, it's also calling you to pay attention to the signs that the universe is sending to you. Like whenever you are at a position where you need to make a decision and you're doubtful about, or you're not sure about what choice to take and what to leave behind. At that place, like in your heart or in your mind, ask the universe, ask the universe to guide you in the situation. And the universe will send you signs. It may be in the form of repeating numbers, in the form of lyrics of songs or billboards or hoarding boards or like animals or birds or anything of that sorts. Okay, just like catch note of what all you come across during your day and then maybe Google it up and then see what it means spiritually or in that, more in that context. Let's start with this because you've literally got too many cards and I didn't feel like putting it back in the deck. Pleasure with a close friend. That's what's coming in July. Honor and respect will come to you. Okay, so this is gonna start. Probably you'll get some hint of it already in July. Hard work ahead. Mhm. Disappointment in a friend or a lover. Okay, older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. Rainbow, the most difficult part of the situation is over. Mountain, major challenges to overcome. Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. I kind of feel, the feeling that I had gotten when I read this thing out to you guys was that this thing has come to an end. You'll no longer be frustrated because literally you're changing the way you look at things. You are choosing to think, to process, to perceive in a different way, and this way is more aligned to your higher selves, okay, who you are as in your higher most embodiment. Okay, fire, strong passion, emotion, passion, love or hate. Yeah, so you will be very passionate about this service, this organization, this philanthropic association or work that you're going to be starting in July. I, psychic ability, trust your intuition. Again, be guided by your intuition. Marriage, okay. Love, okay. Tulip again. Oh my god. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. Like I said, this could be marriage for a lot of you guys. Finding your community, more in that sense. Love and marriage. Probably you are going to be meeting someone of that sort also, okay, in July. Yeah, and probably this guy will be keeping like this is someone who's been thinking of you for a couple of some time basically, and because you've gotten the card of passion twice here, and also I did speak of passion here, right? So this month is going to be greatly passionate for you. With that, I feel there's a need to heed some carefulness, especially if you're sexually involved with someone and you don't want any unwanted pregnancies. Apart from that, yeah, so because these two cards are together, whatever difficulties you had been dealing with, it's over now. It's done with. This is a brand new chapter of your life. And this looks great for me. You will be forming great relationships, reciprocal relationships. You will also probably find someone which would eventually lead to love and marriage. Okay, and so I feel with like when I looked at these two cards, I felt as if you because you are passionate about this cause, this relationship, this venture, whatever this is, you would put in your all. Okay, you would put in your all. You would fight till you would not give up on it basically. So I think these two cards speak of that for me when they speak of major challenge to overcome and increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. Okay, if that is the case, you are there till the end. You're not giving up on this. There is something to do with disappointment in a friend or a lover. So I think for this you need to be trusting your intuition more because this is something your intuition would probably already reveal to you even before it happens. Okay, guys, I think that was it for you people. And I hope you have an amazing July. And I hope you have a great time ahead whenever you're watching this video. And if you do like my videos, please hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe. We will now be heading on to pile 3. Hi, pile 3s. Let's see what's coming up in July for you. Um, yeah, let's start. Today I've chosen a different format altogether. I'm experimenting, okay, because my channel is relatively new. Later on, if you guys happen to like one of the formats that I do my reading on, please let me know. I will then accordingly, you know, like follow that particular pattern. Well, let's see what's coming up in July for my dear pile 3s. For those of you who've selected this blue Apetite crystal, what's coming up in July for pile 3? 6 of inspiration, 9 of voices, 4 of voices. Let's see. What else, Spirit? What else is there in July for my dear pile 3s? Yeah, let's take this mini these also. I've taken many cards actually. Let's start. We'll be drawing the other cards later. Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, 8 of Voices, Muse of Voices, Sun, 7 of Emotions, 3 of Materials. So the cards are kind of repeating. I feel like most of these cards were there in pile 2 as well. Let's see. Okay, so I think for you guys also, the element of air is heavy in July. By that I mean that you guys will be doing a lot of thinking, of processing information, of um, analyzing, and trying to understand why things happened or why what happened and all that. And also that there will come a turning point in your life in July, because literally you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, and the Sun card here, and the card of 7 of Emotions as well, which is the 7 of Cups of the traditional deck. Okay, so I feel July you will be inspired again. I don't know, the card inspiration constantly makes me feel like this is going to be inspiring you to do something. Anyways, the Six of Wands card in the traditional deck speaks of feeling recognized, of like had some sort of a merit for your contributions, for being valued or validated, more in that sense. So you will be celebrated by a group of people. Yeah, and you will be welcomed very well, more in that sense. However, this card also says that don't let it get to your head too much that you would start to, believe that you guys are different than the people surrounding you. That will lead to, that could, that would be like planting the seed for future drama. Okay. And somewhere there has been something that has been troubling you, which has been like a source of great spiritual worry, which has literally taken a toll on your mind, body, spirit, all levels. Okay, and this has affected your sleep cycles probably. And I kind of feel because these cards are together, the way they came out, you would be finally choosing to not let this thing eat a lot of your peace. Okay, you would be choosing to rest, to recuperate, to just like take things slow. And I feel after doing this, the way you're attracting things will change. This will somewhere lead your vibration to change or your frequency to change. So, which would lead to a change in the way how like things happen in your life or how things come about in your life. So, if you were going through a period of difficulty, will be coming into a period which is much easier, which is feels lucky for you. Okay. And somewhere I also feel that you will be manifesting this. Okay. You will be manifesting a phase in your life where you go from a phase where you feel trapped mentally. When I say mentally trapped, I mean like, there's no such things that could be limiting you in the physical realm. But however, because of the conditioning and the patterns that we have, which operate very subconsciously, we kind of limit ourselves, or we kind of um, cage ourselves into a certain role or a certain duty or a certain situation because we think we are disempowered relative to the situation or thought or thinking pattern or person. Okay, more in that sense. So you will be manifesting a change in that situation to come to a situation where you'll feel totally at peace with being who you are as a person, with your authentic self. I mean, look at this card. It's so bright, it's so yellow, it's so. This flower, the way it's made, it feels like, when you have a top view of a girl who's like elated and joyous and dancing, literally like turning around, or like this is her dress and it's like more in that sense. Even this Wheel of Fortune card has the same kind of a thing. So I don't know exactly what it's called. So maybe this is, I don't know, for some reason I feel called to mention mandalas over here. I myself have very little knowledge on mandalas. If you have any knowledge on it, please let me know in the comments below. Um, yeah. So what I feel again that the cycle of life is completing. It's coming to an end. And probably from a time where you were feeling very dull or where life had been starting to become very monotonous in the color, now it's going to start to be more vibrant, more colorful, more enthusiastic, more passionate, more living from the heart center life. Okay. And you are going to be very comfortable in who you are. Your confidence is going to be rising. Your sense of self, your sense of value, okay, like you will start to appreciate who you are and what value you bring to the table. Okay, more in that sense. Maybe previously you were not so confident. Maybe previously you were someone who would be the worst critic, of yourselves. And this is going to be changing. I feel this is coming about by you choosing to be more rational in your way of being than emotional, and choosing, you know, not choosing the survival, not choosing things from a sense of survival, but rather choosing to surrender to God, to higher powers above, or to universe. Like you have your faith in the universe is so strong that even when you're facing a very difficult situation, you know that this situation will always lead to the best possible outcome for you. And so you refuse to take decisions that are based on fear or that are based on conditioning. And somewhere like go with your heart, like follow your intuition, even though there's literally nothing of proof that this choice that you're going to take is going to be the better choice for you in the 3D in that sense. Also, the Three of Material card here kind of makes me feel maybe this was about shared resources between three people, three families, three community, or something of that sort. Or maybe this was based on somebody providing you the finances. I don't know. Like I don't know why I associated this meaning. in the traditional deck, there is a person on top of a bench or something, and there are two people below him, and it's like a teacher, writing on the blackboard or whiteboard and like teaching things to the pupils, more like that sense. But from this card and the card, traditional picture, traditional tarot in the deck, sorry, yeah, traditional tarot deck, I kind of mix the two, and I kind of feel maybe there was someone who was financially providing for you, and now you are having to make a decision where you would also be responsible for, making money more in that sense, where there would be a more reciprocal way or sharing way of making money, where you would be working with people and coming up with ideas and learning from people or teaching people and then coming up with sources of making money. So this is going to be adding on how much money you make on a usual like daily basis or monthly basis or whatever that is, a periodic basis. I mean, let's see what else the cards have to say for you, L3s. Let's take one from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. This color blue is like what's standing out to me. Purple, the planet Saturn also. So Saturn is starting its retrograde motion from the end of June and until mid-November this year. I feel this is going to be an important period for you. And you've gotten two cards. Let's see. Insecurity and forgiveness. So these two are representing the base chakra, the Muladhara chakra, and the third eye chakra, the Ajna chakra. So somewhere I feel you are, like I just said right now, you are, like choosing not to opt for the survival instinct. Rather, you're choosing to opt for the surrendering to God instinct. Because this is the card of insecurity, and it is insecurity which drives us to do or to take decisions that are not necessarily nice, if I put it in that way. And if you have to talk about this forgiveness card, maybe you need to forgive yourselves by, not standing up for yourselves. Or maybe you need to forgive someone who terribly let you down, or, like more like saying your trust was misplaced. So the story goes in this card that this is the Rhino Rhonda, and her mother is an alcoholic, so she never gets her mother's love. Okay, she does not know what a family is, and she craves for her mother's love very, very much. And however, she forgives her mother. She could she could be resentful. She could hold on to that anger and let that grow in her heart. Instead, she just lets that go. And one day, a group of hunters, they somewhere, I think they come to a jungle or something, and that there's a child nearby or something, or she is near the like human, what do you call, human settlement area, and then she protects this child from these group of hunters or something, or a group of animals or something, and then takes this child to a nearby safe space. And later, when these people discover her, the child and the rhino are like this, colored together, and then she's adopted by her new family. She gets her final home. She gets whatever she has been desiring for such a long time, and finally she feels at home, at peace. Finally, she's getting what she deserves. Finally, she's being appreciated for who she is as a person, for the value that she brings, for the, like, she is getting appreciated for purely being the blessing that she is. From a place of this, to come to a place of this, That is a huge transformation, right? Somewhere I feel like you guys, the death card should also have been here, but because it's not here, and the wheel of fortune is here, so I feel you are changing your destiny. You are changing whatever is not working for you in your life. You are changing that by adopting a different way of looking at things and choosing the higher, choosing things as if you were a soul and less like you are a body, more in that sense. Like, it's quite confusing when someone says that. So it's like saying you're choosing more from a heart space. You don't know if that's the right thing to do, but it feels right in the moment for you. And that would be the best thing to do, in that sense. Um, let's see additionally what the cards have to say. We have two more decks to get. No, three more decks actually, including this. What else does pile 3 need to know for July, please? Empowerment. Exactly. You are more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. I feel you are coming from a place where you felt absolutely helpless to a place where you feel totally in control of yourselves and your destiny. Okay? This is exactly what is happening. You are choosing to rise from the base chakra to your third eye chakra, meaning from the matrix. Yeah, you're coming out of the matrix, guys. Hmm. You are stopping to be a human doing and becoming more of a human being. Okay? I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. I nearly dropped this card, so probably we need to take it. Occupation is highlighted. Maybe the number 34 is important to you guys. And this is like starting something new, a hobby, something that, maybe does not earn you a lot of money, but something you can grow and something you would need to put the effort into. What else? Please let us know, Spirit. What else does pile 3 need to know regarding July? Let's take this. Thoughts. Child. I don't know, for some reason the same kind of cards are coming up in all of these. Okay. So yeah, occupation, thoughts, child, bad health. Probably the thought of a child, the child's security is something that's giving you just a second. Okay? I'm sorry for the noise, I can't really help it. The thought of a child is maybe giving you nightmares, probably. This is maybe relating to the feeling of security for your child while he or she grows up, okay? Maybe there's a man involved in the entire situation also. Or maybe your husband and your father and your child are highlighted here. Maybe. Yeah, maybe there's a need for you to forgive your father or your husband. Yeah, because the inner child is highlighted here, right? Maybe that also. Let's see what the tea leaf oracle cards have to say for you for the energies that are upcoming in July for pile 3s. Let's take these. And I want to take the purple card also because it was like calling me out. I don't know which one, but let's take this. Okay. Let's see if anything wants to come out from this other half of the deck. Okay. So you've got rat, someone again is working against you behind your back. Time to get out of a situation. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. And dragon. Beware of self-delusion. March. Okay, the month of March is highlighted here. This may be relating to something that happened in the month of March, or this may be relating to something you got yourself in starting the month of March. Okay, I feel these two cards are together in that sense. So there has been someone who has been limiting you, who has been working against you, and this has taken a toll on you. And you could only change the situation by putting yourselves out of the situation altogether, because you could probably not work with this person at all. And again, there's a need highlighted, the need to be shrewd and resourceful, especially in business. As I said, like as the card said, right? So it is suggesting maybe this is like beginning something anew also. So maybe a occupation. So it is definitely highlighting the need to be shrewd and resourceful, and to be planning carefully your money and resources as such. Also, I feel because of the entire set of cards, we're speaking about your mental dialogue, right? So probably you need to be aware of that, because although you've chosen to follow a different pattern or a different way in which you operate in your mind or mentally, there might be times where you would be very much pulled back to operate in the same manner that you had been operating before. So that is something very important you need to be mindful of. Okay, guys. um yeah, and the month of March is highlighted. Maybe the this past March or the upcoming next March, whenever you watch this reading, that is going to be important regarding this entire situation. Maybe you would see some sort of um, milestone where you feel okay, you've achieved or reached a place in your life now, and this would probably be in the month of March. Yeah, guys, that's it for you today. If you like my videos, please like them, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, share, comment, all that. Okay. um I would really appreciate if you would do that. And yeah, until next time. So this was your reading for the month of July. I will also be posting another reading soon. Um, yeah, so bye until next time. Keep on watching my videos, and see you next time on the Peach Moonstone Tarot channel again soon. Bye.